Thank you for choosing to use a ZOWIE monitor, the choice of most professional players. We have 6 monitors in the XL series. They come with features like color vibrance, black equalizer, and diac, all features which have specific benefits to the user in-game. First up, we have black equalizer. Adjusting this feature allows you to brighten dark areas in-game without making other parts of the map too bright. This allows you to clearly see enemies throughout the map. In PUBG, if someone was crawling in the wheat field, the difference in color you would get from adjusting color vibrance will allow you to easily detect enemy movement. Many CSGO players will go into their GPU settings to adjust their digital vibrance, but you don't need to go through that trouble any longer. With color vibrance, players can find their preferred visual settings by fine-tuning the color through a greater range and with much more convenience. Next, let's look at diac, an exclusive technology from ZOWIE. The main benefit of diac can be seen in FPS games like CSGO, where the player model shakes vigorously when shooting. Turning on diac makes this vigorous shaking smoother, which can help players with recoil control. If the game you play does not need you to control recoil that much, diac is not something you need. As you can see, all of ZOWIE's monitor features are different. Moving forward, let us now guide you to choose your own monitor. With so many different models and features, which monitor is suitable for you? Let's start with which FPS game you spend the most time playing. If you only play PUBG, we suggest you look at the 144Hz models. You can of course choose a 240Hz model, but please check to make sure your PC can produce 240 FPS consistently in-game. This will allow you to fully experience the benefits of 240 Hz. If you play CSGO or Fortnite, you can then consider the 240 Hz models. Do remember that in order to experience the benefits of 240 Hz, your computer hardware needs to be able to provide 240 frames consistently in-game. XL2411P, XL2430, and XL2536 are the 3 models that support 144 Hz. If you only play PUBG, we recommend you start by looking at these 3 models. Just from its appearance, you can tell that the XL2411P is different from the XL2430 and XL2536. The reason is because the XL2411P does not have the same height and angle pulley adjustment system that XL2430 and XL2536 have. The XL2411P can still be adjusted, but it requires more effort, and this is not suitable for players who will fine-tune the height and angle of their screen throughout the game. The XL2430 and XL2536 are more suitable for players who make these adjustments in order to improve comfort and performance, or just to match their own change in physical position. If this is not something you feel you do, the pulley adjustment system is not something you need to take into consideration. When playing games, we adjust the colors and increase the brightness in order to see the enemy more clearly. However, this bright setting might cause eye strain when surfing the internet where most pages have white backgrounds. The same applies to movies. The S switch allows you to save your preferred settings for different uses into 3 preset modes, which you can conveniently switch between. Another benefit of the S switch is making quick adjustments. Let's say you want to increase your brightness from 50 to 100. Instead of going into the menu and increasing it by 50 levels, you can simply scroll up on the wheel and quickly reach the level of brightness you want. Of course, there are some players that use the same settings for everything, and if you are such a player, you will not find the S-switch that useful. Now, let's put all that information together to help you decide which monitor suits you best. If you mostly play PUBG and do not often adjust your screen position or color, you can pick the XL2411P. If you mostly play PUBG, but you do often adjust your screen or color, you can pick the XL2430 with the adjustable pulley system and S-switch. Now, in addition to PUBG, if you also play CSGO, then the XL2536 is the monitor for you. It comes with diag to help you with recoil control, and in addition, it of course comes with all the features of the XL2430. Now, let's look at XL2540 and XL2546. Both these models support 240Hz. And before deciding on either of these monitors, please do check that the game you often play supports 240Hz and that your PC hardware is able to give you 240 frames consistently in-game. Only then will you be able to experience the benefit of both these monitors. CSGO, PUBG, and Fortnite, for example, all support 240Hz. And feedback from CSGO players is that if given the choice, they would surely choose a 240Hz monitor such as the XL2540 because the increased smoothness helps them perform better in-game. For those that require a larger screen size, there is also the XL2740, which is 27 inches. The only difference between the XL2540 and XL2546 is diag. You've seen our introduction to diag earlier, and if you think this feature suits your needs, you can pick the XL2546. While PUBG is no longer limited to 144 FPS and can take advantage of 240Hz, we recommend that before choosing a 240Hz model, you check to make sure your PC can produce 240 FPS consistently in-game. This will allow you to fully experience the benefits of 240Hz. Now, let's review all the models and functions of the ZOWIE XL series to help users decide on their own. You've seen our introduction to our ZOWIE monitor. If you're still not sure which one of our monitors from the XLC right for you, please visit your nearest ZOWIE retailer to experience it for yourself and make up your own mind.